Welcome to the Berkshire Museum's Daily Doodle. I'm Liz.
And I'm Pete. The Daily Doodle is where we take the word of the day
And use it to inspire some doodles.
So let's grab some paper
And maybe something to draw with.
and let's get doodling!
Hi, Peter. Welcome to today's Daily Doodle.
Hey, Liz. So today's Daily Doodle is on the word observe, which means to watch or look at something and to study it while you're doing it. So it's sort of like what a scientist does.
Yeah, I think I kind of took that today, going back to our good old split the screen and mirror it art style. But I think when I think of observe, I think of going to those really big not really cages, but habitats at zoos and other places that are full of butterflies, and you can sit in there and observe all these butterflies. So that's where my doodle went today.
Nice. Do you know what they call a scientist who studies butterflies?
No, I don't.
It's called a lepidopterist.
Yeah, I never would have got that. For a hot second, I was like, maybe I do, but no. That's
It is a
definitely
really,
cool.
really big word, and it's the word for someone who sort of studies butterflies and moths.
Oh, well, that's cool. Well, that's kind of us today. We're studying this butterfly. We're observing it.
Oh, it's very, very pretty.
Now, I used to draw a lot of butterflies, so I've had a little bit of practice, but this screen mirroring thing was really cool because with butterflies, yeah, they're not exactly the same, but it was a cool style to draw this, and then it's symmetrical. So.
Yeah. Oh, and those are some very, very pretty wings it has.
Yes, it's a very beautiful butterfly. I think it's actually one of my favorite doodles so far.
Well, I mean, butterflies they're usually really bright and colorful and really remind you of the summer fluttering around between all the flowers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, there's some really pretty moths out there too. I've done a lot of watercoloring of moths because they do have some really interesting coloration in their wings. I think. But then also as an artist, you can do your own interpretation as well. So I think that's where I was going. We're gonna pastel it up for this butterfly.
I see you're taking after me and ignoring the lines a little bit.
Yes, and also when you're doodling, who really needs to color in the lines? Like if this was a piece I was gonna print out, sell, hang up on a wall, that kind of thing, maybe a little bit more in the lines, but this is my time crunch doodle for the day. I like it also.
Yeah.
So
I listen, I'm not gonna knock anyone for coloring outside the lines. That's pretty much how I do all of my drawings.
I like it. It's a style. If you embrace it, then there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I know we're taught to color inside the lines, and that's good when you're learning. But when you get to a certain point, if you just want to say no, thank you, then that's perfectly okay too. So I think I'm gonna add some purple here.
It's a very, very soft looking butterfly. I really like it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's one of my favorites so far. I'm excited to see how it turns out. Yep, adding purple to the body.
Now, some things that people may be able to observe from home if they have, they might be able to look outside and watch some birds, especially if they have a bird feeder.
Or if they're living like us in Massachusetts, the snow, because it's still considered snowing all the time here. Mad about it. As someone from Texas, I'm mad that it's April and snowing.
There's what are some other things you can observe outside of butterflies and birds and snow?
Ooh, you can observe my finished doodle.
Whoa! It looks beautiful.
Well, thank you. So Peter, why don't you wrap us up today?
All right, everyone. So today we did observe. I want you guys to grab your pencils, your pens, your markers, and remember, just
Keep
doodling.